Hello, everyone. I am so happy that you guys could be here. Um, it is just me tonight because, we just honestly, I felt like with the change of having this, I was supposed to have this last night because I usually do these Tuesday nights, and then switching to having it tonight. I didn't want to ask anybody to change their plans and all that stuff. But we are down to one vehicle since Cody had to get a different job. And because of that, it has made it very interesting trying to get him back and forth to work. And so, here we are. But I am so happy that you guys are all here, and I'm just excited to actually get some reading done. My mom and my dad are keeping Piper tonight, and I was like, "Hey, this is going to be great." Because I dropped her off this morning and I was like, I'll have all day to get stuff done. And I have got exactly 0% of stuff done. But I did cook dinner. So at least I got that going for me. So I'm just kind of like, you know what? It is what it is. Let's just at least read tonight. So let me know what you guys are doing. What are y'all reading? What's going on in your lives? I just love to catch up with you guys. But before that, we are going to go ahead and do our game. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, this is my book buddies, which you can sign up for. It is in a link in all of the descriptions of my videos and also on my profile on my channel. And basically it is a monthly game that gets sent to you in the mail. And then we play at the beginning of my sprints, and it will help us figure out some prompts for this coming week. So if you guys are playing, let me know what prompts you guys finished, because I got a couple finished, but I haven't actually updated it since this last weekend. This last weekend, my members and I did a 24-hour readathon, but we did it where it was like 24 hours accumulative over the entire weekend. So I did get a lot of reading done, but I did not complete the 24 hours, which was really sad. But oh well, that's okay. Okay, so let me get my dice. I have it right here. And we're going to do this pretty quick just because not everybody has the game. But real fast, we're going to go ahead and decide which row or which column we're going down, and then which row. Yeah. And also, if you guys are a part of Book Buddies, y'all should be getting your next month's game anytime now, which is exciting. Okay, so we're on 5, which is E. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so a purple cover. And naturally, I was not prepared, even though I knew this was coming. Okay, so now I'm prepared. I got a pen so I can actually mark what one we're doing. All right, so purple cover. That is awesome. I'm not sure that I have one on my TBR for that. Next one is 3, so we're on C. 6, so a book with a map. Okay. And A. We already did that one. 6, which is odd page number. So that would mean like you'd want a book that has an odd number of pages. You can make that fit however you'd like. B, we already did that one. We did that one. Wait, did we? Pumpkin on the cover. We're going to say that that was one. If that was one that was already used, let me know. That would be my bad. Okay, and then last one, we have C. Already did that one. Already did that one. We're getting to the nitty gritty, guys. It keeps rolling the same 2 numbers. Okay. Okay, a yellow cover. There we go, guys. So let me read those off. So we have yellow cover, pumpkin on the cover, odd page number, book with a map, and a purple cover. Okay, there you go. So let me know again, if you guys played this, let me know what you guys read, because I just love that stuff. I'm just nosy, honestly, is what it comes down to. So let's go see the comments. Okay, Stacy, I was reading this earlier and I was cracking up. I'm sorry, but I was. She said, "Hi, book babes. I only completed one book this week, but I started three more. The first one I realized was book two in the series, so I paused it and started book one, then paused that when your pre-order came in. So you'll be continuing that one tonight, Dinner for Vampires by Bethany Joyce Lenz, about her time in a high demand group, aka a cult. She was on One Tree Hill. Oh, wow. Okay, so that wasn't what I was laughing about. Just so y'all know, I was just laughing at, I have done that before where I have started a book thinking it was like, I didn't even realize it was a part of a series. And then all of a sudden it's like, hey, there's, five other books before this one. It's like, oh, okay. Which happens a lot with Cozy Mysteries, by the way. And so when I saw that, I thought that was really funny. But that sounds like a very, very interesting book. And I would probably enjoy it. I was definitely a fan of One Tree Hill. I never finished the whole series, but I did watch most of it. So, hello, Courtney. You'll be listening to Scared by Emily McIntyre while working around the house. Love that. I hope that you're enjoying it. I said scared. That was definitely scarred, right? Scarred. Yeah. Well, I hope that you're enjoying it, Courtney. And hello, friend, just popping in for a second before watching a movie. Oh, how fun. Remember, hydrate or mummify. Spook the like button. I love it. Well, I hope that you enjoy whatever movie it is that you are watching. We have been watching, Cody and myself have been watching like Halloween-ish movies. I don't do horror or anything. I've discussed that many, many times. I don't like creepy. I don't like scary. And so we have been sticking to things like Nightmare Before Christmas and such. And then last night he was like, "Hey, let's watch James and the Giant Peach." And I was like, "Okay, that's been a while since we've watched that one." And we watched it. Well, we watched most of it, and then Cody fell asleep, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't like it as much as I remember." And I'm over here like, oh, I am loving this. I forgot how much I love this movie. It is so singing good. It's not Halloween related whatsoever. But basically, all that to say, the whole time I was watching, I was like, "Man, Piper should watch this," but no, guys, no. She gets scared very easy, very, very easy. So she's like her mom. Hi, Ashley. You're in the middle of like 7 books. Oh my goodness. But you're reading on God of the Woods tonight. Okay, I've heard so many good things about that book. Are you enjoying it? Have you read like any of it yet? But, and then 7 books. Is this like, are you trying not to DNF them, or are you one of those people who you just need to read a little bit, let it sit, and then start another book? Because I am not that person, because I would forget to pick up the other book. Hello, Tina. You've been subscribed for a while, but this is the first time you've actually caught some sprints. Well, that is so exciting, Tina. It is so exciting to have you. I'm so thrilled to finally meet you as well. And it's Chantel. Hello. You're on a call, but wanted to say hi. Well, hey, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hi, Brandy. Hello, everyone. I just completed The Ocean at the End of the Lane last night, and tonight I get to start We Used to Live Here. I have waited 2 months for my turn from the library. Okay, Brandy, did you like Ocean at the End of the Lane? That is one, if you guys didn't catch did I talk about it in my last video? Yeah, my last video or my last sprint, I talked about this book and how I was not expecting to like it because I also didn't know anything about it. But my mom recommended it to me, and so I did read it, and I actually loved it. I loved it. I still keep thinking about that book, like almost constantly. So, Brandy, let me know. What are you thinking about it? And We Used to Live Here. I don't know that one, but you have waited such a long time for it. It is about time to get started. I feel like all of a sudden, all of my library holds all came in at once. So now I have 6 more books that have now been added to, my reading list for this month / beginning of next month. So we'll see if that happens. But most of these are ones I've been waiting for a while, and there's a long line, so I don't want to return them. It's silly. It's been very interesting so far. You're already 1/3 done in one day. You were and still are obsessed with One Tree Hill. Yeah, it was just a very well done show. But yeah. I don't know what I was gonna say after that. Sorry. But hey, you got a lot done. So that's exciting. That's so exciting. Cece, you haven't picked out a book yet to read, but maybe something from the TBR bingo. Maybe. Let me know what you do decide. You always read such great books. Same, you're a huge scaredy cat, but sometimes you'll watch horror movie reactions just because I'm a little bit curious. Okay, yes, I will do that, but I still never watch them. But Cody loves them. My husband is like, he is such a fan, and he will have to watch movies like on his phone that are scary because if it's on the main, like our big screen, then I will want to watch it too, and I just can't do that. But we did watch, oh my gosh, I always forget the title, World War Z a couple weeks ago, and I actually really, really love that movie, and he was quite shocked that I loved that movie as much as I did because it is kind of scary. But that one, that's not scary to me. I don't know how to explain it, but it was great. Hi, Lisa. You will be trying to finish up The Lion Women of Terran for our neighborhood book club. Really gripping. I don't know anything about that, but that does sound really, really good. And I absolutely love that you have a neighborhood book club. That is fantastic. Since we live on a boat and we live in a marina, I don't think I would want to do that with anybody here because I don't think it would be good. I just don't. I don't. You're almost halfway through. Okay. And you're really liking it. I have a few books that are longer getting through. Okay. Book studies and read alouds for kids. That makes sense. And then an audio and just a couple that I started. I love that. Oh, you kind of sound like I have a lot of audiobooks started because I realize that some of them I need to be able to like focus on, and other ones I can actually just like listen while I'm doing other things where I can kind of space out a couple of times if I need to, and it's not like you're not going to miss the plot or anything like that. Way of Kings is not that audiobook, just so everyone knows. So you must read your book with that one. It was interesting. You really liked that you went in not knowing what it was about. Very good. And yes, it is such a thinker. Yes. Like I said, I had no idea what to expect. But I loved it. It was so good. But I haven't finished just because of time constraints. Okay, well, that makes sense. And it does take precedence. That's fair. You can't decide on what to read next. Just finished Spells for Forgetting. Oh my goodness. I have been so interested in that book, and I have yet to pick it up. So what did you think about it? Did you enjoy it? Is it one that I should read? And then do you have options for what to read? Because then maybe we can help you decide. We're always here to help. Hi, Laura. All your library holds came into. Yep, you're swamped with books and I don't know what to read first. It's just crazy that happens because I had some that it's like, hey, you're not going to get this for the next 6 weeks or you're not going to get this for 2 months. And then somehow I got all of them at once. Well, I say at once. It literally was over like a couple of days, but still, that was much sooner than I was supposed to. So, oh well. Hi, friend. You're so glad to be here just for a bit. Hey, I am so glad that you're here as well. And are you going to be reading anything? Or are you going to be doing something? I did also want to tell you guys that Cody and I have been talking about, because again, he has a new job and his work hours are super strange. And I'm trying to juggle like the weird hours / also being a stay-at-home mom / also having 2 different YouTube channels. And so I think what we may try and do is next month, at least for like the first 2 weeks, we're probably going to switch sprints to during the day. And I know that doesn't work for everybody because you guys do work and you're not able to join the sprints. But I do hope that you'd be able to at least go and watch the replays or, pop in for a couple of minutes. But I think that that's something that, at least for myself, because I have a lot of things coming up in November and December for you guys. And so I kind of need these to where I can use them also as productivity time. And it's just harder for me to be productive at night because Cody gets home at 7:30. Well, he gets off at 7:30. So he gets home around 7:45. And so then at that point, I'm like, well, I would like to see my husband because I haven't seen him all day. And then it's also, well, now I need to heat up dinner for him, just all the wifey things. And so we're going to see how that goes. Okay. So I will make sure to put out an announcement about that. And yeah. So just so you guys know, next week will be regular because we're going to finish out October in these time periods. But then we will have the daytime ones, like I said, at least for 2 weeks. You're reading Isaiah's Daughter. Okay. Okay. Are you liking it? Spells for Forgetting was so, so good. Okay. Adrienne Young is such a great writer. The Unmaking of June Farrow was just as good. So I have not read that one either, but I want to because I've heard such good things about it. And the cover is stunning. Oh, you work 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., but your days off rotate. So I should be able to catch some daytime sprints. That would be awesome. Yeah, super fun. 7 to 7 that sounds like an awful shift. Just so you know, but that's also because 12-hour shifts make me nervous. So, oh well. You're just on chapter 4. Oh, okay. So you're just getting started. You're not really sure how it's going just yet. That is okay. Hello, Laura. Literally just finished St. Francis Society for Wayward Pets. You are always reading the most fascinating books. Laura, like I feel like what I need to do is go back and rewatch all of my sprints just to see what books you were reading, and then I need to make a list of those and then read those ones. No idea what's next. But you have a stack of library books you'll probably pick from. Guys, I have had to absolutely resist getting a book whenever I go to the library because Piper and I go to the library at least once a week because we turn her, we get a DVD for our car. That way we don't have to keep our own DVDs in the car. And she gets to watch that movie, anytime we're in it, which is not that often, but whenever we are in it, she gets to watch that movie and then we turn it back in a week later. And I have done everything I can to not get a book lately because I have so many books that I have to finish that are my own / on audiobooks. So haven't done it. So I'm going to live through you guys getting those books in the library. Well, hello, bestie. It is so good to see your name. Just so you know, I miss you. And I was going to text you that earlier today. But it's good to actually see you on here. And I know you're not reading because you're with your youth group, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 12s are no fun. But at least every other week, you only work 2 days. Okay, the other weeks you work 5, though. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Oh, wow. That's a lot. But it is nice that you get the 2 days. That is really nice. I didn't even know that was a thing. Hi, friend. You're reading The Woman Who Lied by Claire Douglas. I feel like I know that one. But it's not registering what book that is. But are you enjoying it? Is it, it's not a series, right? I feel like I know what this one is, but I'm also like, I'm probably completely wrong. Okay, yeah, you are in youth group right now, and I don't let any of them have their phones out until after church, but I'm the teacher. Well, there you go. You can tell them, it's for a great cause, right? Right? You're trying to support your bestie. It's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to tell Victor to get his out too. Hello, Emily. You're working on Dracula. Are you still doing you're just reading what was it, 14 pages a day or something like that? You're just doing brief little bits, which I think is awesome. Very smart move to do. Hi, friend. You're waiting for your kids' youth group to finish up, so no idea how much I'll get read, but you're working on the Nightmare Virus. Were we not talking about this, or did I hear you talking about this one? You're 165 pages and loving it so far. I feel like I knew we have talked about this. Now I'm like, did we? Or did I just happen to hear about this? I don't remember anything about it, but I remember whoever it was, if it was you talking about it, I was very intrigued by it. It sounded really good. Hi, Betsy. You're going to be reading Healing the Cowboy by Mandy Blake. Okay, I don't know anything about that, but you read such great books. So I'm hoping that you're enjoying it. And it's so good to see you, Betsy. It's a 2024 release suspense, not a series. Okay, all right. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I don't believe it was a part of a series. 14 pages or a chapter a day. There you go. I think that was so stinking wise to do for a book that a lot of people want to DNF because they're like, it's so hard to continue reading. But I think that if you break it up into such small sections, it feels like, okay, that's actually easier to, you know, just take a chunk out of or whatever. I don't know. You get what I'm saying. You were reading it last night in Kelsey's Prince. Okay, that's where I heard about it then. I'm like, I know that you were reading this book or that you had talked about it. So that was probably what it was. Well, you said that you're enjoying it, but I hope that it just continues to be just as good. So there's that for you guys. I'm trying to think if there was anything else. I knew I had another announcement, but I don't remember what it is. So I need to remember to write things down, but I don't do that either. Um, oh well. Oh well. Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you guys what I was gonna read. Silly me. It's How You Got Through Count of Monte Cristo in 2 months earlier this year. Yeah, 40 pages or so a day. That book, I want to read it so bad. But it's just like Way of Kings. Like I want to read it really badly, but there is so much in there. And yeah, like my audio hold or my audiobook already went back to library, so now I'm having to get it back for The Way of Kings. But I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it. But for tonight, I am going to finish City of Ghosts. I am working on a spooky vlog because I don't read horror, and I have been. I'm not going to tell you guys anything else because it's going to be in the video, but I have been reading horror. And so I figured, well, I needed one more book. And so I picked this one up off of the shelf. And I know that I love Schwab. I'm a big fan of her writing. And I've liked it. It's cute. It's, if I'm not mistaken, this is like middle grade, isn't it? Or something close to that. I mean, they're teenagers, so maybe it's more like YA, but it's really cute. I've liked it so far. I like the humor in it. There's definitely a little bit of like creep factor because there are ghosts that are involved. But yeah, I am on page 113, and there are 285. So I am tandeming this one, so I should be able to get it done pretty quick because the letters are also huge in that. So hopefully I'll get that one finished tonight. And then if I do, I would like to then actually do Way of Kings. Read it. It's so good. I know. I need to. How is Way of Kings going? Well, the last update that I gave you guys is the same update because I have not been able to pick it up for one because okay, so here's the thing with big books. I love a good door stopper, which for those that don't know means just a very thick book. I like those a lot. But when you are a content creator, it is hard to only read that one book because I need to be able to create things for you guys, and my whole thing is all about books. And so it would be a little weird if I just all of a sudden snuck in a video that was like, come and only cook with me or something like that. I don't know. And so I had to start working on my video for this week, which will be coming out tomorrow. And then after that, I will be good because I will have all of my books that I needed read for different videos done. And then I can actually work on my video for next week that does not require me to read anything specific. So all that to say, it is still going the same as it was, but hopefully next week I will have a much bigger update for you guys, and hopefully I'll be able to actually have it finished. I doubt that, but it would be really great if I could. But yeah. So, but I'm going to keep reading it because I literally was thinking the other day, like, Emily always talks about it on my sprints, and so does Cody. And so I need to just do it and just read it. And I really enjoyed what I did read. Just so, I know I'm going to enjoy the rest of it. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and jump into our first sprint, and we're going to do you guys want like a shorter sprint, 30 minutes, or do you guys want a bit of a longer one, like 45 minutes? I am good either way. We don't have Piper tonight, like I said, and so it's a lot easier for me to do a bit longer sprints. and I got a really cool ambiance. I decided we were going to kind of go a little fall, but I kind of wanted more of like a cottage core vibe, and so that's what we're going to get tonight too. But I'm thinking we're going to probably do a 45. Okay, yeah. Well, Betsy said long sprint. Long sprint. We'll do it. And Emily says it's amazing, and just remember journey before destination. Yeah, yep, that's true. Way of Kings is epic, Emily. Okay, Cody. Hi, babe. Okay, so let me see. Sorry, I'm trying to math and I'm like getting tired. Let's do 45. A 45? Yes. Yeah. So we'll do a 45 and I will get everything set up. Oh, I just saw that you said this. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I'm so happy that you're able to at least join for one of the sprints. So that'll be great. Okay, so let me go ahead and get everything set up and we will come back in 45. Hello, guys. I brought somebody with me.
Hi.
This is Cody, for those that don't know. He is my sweet, sweet husband, and also a avid reader.
Yeah.
What are you currently reading?
Second Emily Wilde's.
Map of the Otherlands.
Map of the Otherlands.
Yeah, yeah.
And it is not as good yet as the first one.
Yes, I think I thought that the whole time.
A lot of politicking.
Mm-hmm.
And they're in England, so it's not as mysterious.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I did enjoy it, but I didn't enjoy, like he said, I didn't enjoy it as much as the first one. But
I did finish Wheel of Time.
Mm-hmm.
Raise the heavens.
So he has been working on the Wheel of Time
since
March. And he finally finished the entire series.
So good.
Yes. That is one that I will be starting in January.
And I will also be restarting.
So we will make our way through that entire series next year. I'm probably going to do something for anybody else that wants to join in. But that's where we're at. Where did I put my book? I got... No, it's not. Oh my gosh. I was like, I even saw it. Made sure it was straight. I am on page 201. So I definitely made a really good little chunk of progress. I still really like it. It's a very fast-paced book. We're starting to get to kind of the creepier aspects of it.
City of Ghosts.
City of Ghosts. Yeah, it's by the same woman who wrote Vicious.
V.E. Schwab.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Victoria Schwab.
Mm-hmm. So very good. I'm enjoying it.
Which is another one everyone should read. Vicious was really, really good. The second one, it was okay.
I still haven't read that one.
Not very many number twos get a big like for me.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So how did you guys do? I'm trying to figure out where we left off.
I had put Bridge 4.
Yeah, Cody said Bridge 4 for life. I don't understand.
You will.
But
Way of Kings.
Yeah, I was gonna say it has to do with Way of Kings. Oh, and that I did see this one, but then I couldn't respond, so I'm sorry. But I'm so happy that you were able to pop in, and it'll be bedtime by the 45 minutes are up. I totally get it. I totally get it. Cody's kind of thinking the same thing. Yeah. And Emily says that she likes your way of thinking.
Oh, is she a Bridge 4 enthusiast?
Is she reading loves it? Way of Kings.
Yes, finally.
Hello, friend Alicia. It is so nice to meet you. You're currently reading a finance nonfiction. Hey, that has to happen too. So we have definitely been known to read many of finance nonfictions. I hope that it is beneficial for you in some way. You have a Bridge 4 shirt from the Dragonsteel pop-up at the comic convention Brandon did this year.
So jelly.
And I'm like, I only understood Brandon in that entire
Dragonsteel Productions is his book company.
Okay, so I didn't know that, but I love Brandon Sanderson, awesome. So I got that one. And I think Emily's like, yeah, nice, which that's awesome. Oh, hello, so Nikita. You won't be able to join in this, friends, because you're bowling with your husband. Hey, that is A-okay. Do you guys want to hear a funny bowling story? Let me know. It is pretty humorous.
You can just tell them.
No, I'm not going to take up their time if they don't want me to. But it is pretty funny. So, well, thank you, Nikita. It was so nice to have you. And Laura, thank you. You're so excited. Oh, my gosh. I love this. And I have loved our conversations that we've been having over on Instagram. Yes, so thankful and so excited to have you along. I got some fun things for you guys coming up. So thank you for joining. And if my computer, there we go. Jill, hello. How are you? What are you reading? What did you read? Are you reading at all? You might not be. Sorry, my computer's a little slow. Hello, Dewey. Hello, everyone. You're watching Different Sprints tonight. At once, you're a subscriber to. Hey, thank you so much for being here. I hope that you're enjoying your other sprints as well. I usually will have multiple sprints going on whenever I'm not hosting one, because there's just so many great content creators out there, and I want to support them as best as I can. You know what, Lisa? You are so welcome. I love Celtic music. And I know 20-year anniversary. That is so exciting. I just got something in my eye. And it's So you're going to go to your favorite B&B. It's a beautiful Scottish inn in Southeast Ohio.
Ooh.
Wow. I love it. Look at you being
Sweet.
bougie. I love that so much. I hope that you guys have a wonderful time and happy early anniversary. I would say I'm going to try and remember, but I probably won't. But I'm going to tell you now, happy anniversary. That is a big, big number there. So that's exciting. Hi, Stacy. You're still here. I love it. But you are heading to bed now. So
night.
You're so welcome. And hopefully I can check off one more than one prompt this week. Hey, you know, sometimes you can get them all. Sometimes you can't. I get it. I get it. And everybody's saying hello to Cody.
Hello, Dewey and Jill.
You were talking to your mom about plans for November and switch your laundry over. Hey, you got to be productive sometimes, you know? And laundry stops for no man. So, I say that. Cody does our laundry.
Yeah, that's true.
Mainly because I
don't like the feeling of wet clothing.
Mm-hmm. Like, it is a visceral reaction when I have to do it. I hate it so much. And so it was always rough growing up having to do my own. And then I married Cody and he did it for me. So it's great.
Hi, Tina. I think it was just an excuse.
No.
Oh
my goodness. Hello. No, well, I already said hi to you, but she's saying hi to you. So nice for you to join us. Agreed. Most of the time it's nice, but it's like, you know, whenever your kid is getting on camera and you're like, I have no idea what's going to come out of their mouth and you get a little nervous. That's how I feel about him being here.
Yep.
You read 10% more in your book and only have 10% left till you're finished. That's awesome. You're loving it so much.
Cowboy romance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, go get my cowboy hat. Yeehaw.
I did marry a cowboy, which is something I never thought I would do, but I did. Well, you forgot about some Bible study work you needed to do for tomorrow, so you worked on that, about half done. Hey, that is awesome. That still needs to be done just as much.
What's that thing? Faithfully
Moonstruck? Mm-hmm.
What's the IE?
Like, in other words. Right?
I don't know. Google.
I can never remember what it actually stands for, though. You're out of youth, running home to grab a book. Ooh, what are you going to read? What I'm trying to think of what was the last book that we talked about. But she did read, I got her to read Woman in the Library by, that's the name I can't say without, I have to sit and stare at it to say what the name is.
Spell it.
But no, I can't do that either. Because it's, I can't remember what ethnicity she is. But it's a really, really good book. I loved it. And Donna enjoyed it. I don't think she loved it as much as I did. But she did still enjoy it. So that's awesome. You got Brendan Novak's latest, The Banned Books Club. This afternoon, you're already almost a fourth of the way through it. Loving it. That is amazing. That book has sounded so stinking good. It looks really good. I want to read it. So I hope that you're enjoying it. You decided to continue The Witch Collector instead of starting something new, but you ate dinner and didn't get very far. Hey, that's okay.
The Witch Collector. What is that? Is that a murder mystery?
No.
Fantasy mystery? Fantasy?
I don't know. I know I've seen it was either you or somebody else was talking about it. But you got to 328 of 402. What? You are so close, Emily.
Man.
You're going to get there.
86 more pages.
Mm-hmm. She's reading Dracula.
Like Bram Stoker's?
Huh?
Which Dracula? There's like 50,000
the original.
Draculas. So Bram.
Okay.
Right?
No.
Well, who is it?
Man, it's one of those, if you wouldn't have asked, I could have said. Yeah. Who wrote that?
Emily. Which Dracula? Rob Zombie?
No. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that sprint, you got kiddos in bed and reached page 200 of 337 in your finance nonfiction. Sweet. Get good with money. Hey, you were so productive. Most of the time during our sprints, that's when Cody's putting our little one to bed. Yep. So, but she's at my mom's tonight, my mom and dad's. You're very welcome, Lisa. Yes, agreed. You're going to celebrate 19 years in December. Dang. That is so exciting. Look at you guys.
We just celebrated 6 years.
Yep.
In August.
Yep. So we're right behind y'all. Not really.
But 7 years in, when did we meet? November?
Uh-huh.
7 years ago in November.
Yep. You only
Wow.
read about 5 pages, but also picked up the kids, drove home, and then got them in bed.
Hey,
Again, you were productive. I love it.
That's a one heck of a day right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Boom.
Okay. Well, so when you said Brom, I was thinking Brom like
Brahms?
wrote Krampus and
Sorry, I'm
Slewfoot.
pulling
And I
up.
was like, no.
Dude, Krampus was wild.
But
And I'm
anyways, so
excited
that
to-
makes
What do
way
you
more
think about
sense.
Slewfoot? I never got your full opinion.
Well,
on
I
it.
can't say anything on here because it's a part of my blog.
I don't know what that means. The Witch Collector is fantasy by
Carissa Weeks. Oh, you would probably enjoy it then. I mean, I probably would too. But he does he likes fantasy. You were 21 when you got married.
Nice.
That is amazing. I was a bit older. I was 27, but that's awesome.
Well, I was older, so
Yeah, it's true. It's
how old
true.
was I? 30.
Okay, so let me see. I don't have my. Well, I think I have my phone. Yeah, I hid it. I hid my phone from myself. Okay, so real fast, I am going to tell you guys my bowling story because it's really funny. What are you trying to fix?
I'm trying to look at.
Hey. This is why we can't have nice things. Just don't touch. You don't know how to use a MacBook.
I was scrolling just fine.
What are you trying to see?
I was trying to see who it was that liked the Way of Kings. I was going to ask him if they got to the Words of Radiance.
Oh, it was Emily.
Emily.
I could have told you that. Yeah. Oops.
Whoops.
Yeah. So on a MacBook, if you touch the mouse pad and you move over, it'll take you back. And I was like, I saw him doing it, and I'm like, yep, here we go, guys.
You know what? Y'all are just
I
whatever.
love it. Where'd she go? Well, wherever Cody put me, I guess. And Cece, of course, is laughing. Yeah, it's never a dull moment with this one. Like I said, you always worry what's going to happen, what they're going to say, but also sometimes what they're going to do.
Dawn Shard is epic. It is one of my favorites. It is probably one of my favorite books of all 4 or 5. Yeah, there's 5. In December, book 6 comes out. Wind and Truth.
Wait, I thought that there was 4.
I have it pre-ordered. There is 4, and then
and the
2
5th
novellas.
one's coming out. Oh, okay.
But there's 2 novellas. This is the second novella.
I got you.
And that's where you discover more about Hoyd.
Oh, that I do
because
know.
he is also in Tress.
Yes.
He is also in.
I love Tress.
What was the other
Yumi.
Yumi. He was in Frugal Wizard.
Okay, 4 novellas and 2. 4
novels and 2 novellas. Yeah.
Okay, so let me tell you guys real fast my really funny bowling story because it's funny. So before Cody and I ever knew that the other one existed, I went on a blind date with somebody. And he picked me up, and it was already not it wasn't good because he pulled out front and honked, So I was like, I probably should have known. So, anyways, we go to a restaurant and we're eating, and I'm a little bit taken aback by this guy. He asked me what are some things that I like to do, and I told him that I am kind of a homebody, but I love to read. I like to go I like to do walks. I like to play ultimate frisbee, stuff like that. And he was like, well, what do you think about bowling? And I was like, well, actually, I hate bowling because I'm really bad at it. And all I do is I stress the entire time because I've seen, videos of people getting hurt and busting their butt. And I'm like, I know how my grace level and it's not that high. So I'm probably going to do that. So I just don't like to bowl. And he was like, oh, okay. And then proceeded to tell me about how he was captain of this bowling team or something in high school, which I had no idea was even a thing. I thought that used to be a thing, but I didn't know it was currently a thing. And so then we have a very awkward dinner. He probably didn't think so, but it was a very awkward dinner. And he was like, hey, well, I have something else for us. And so then he proceeded to take me bowling. And I was like, I don't know what to do, because if I had any more like guts, I would have said, nope, not doing it. But I am a people pleaser. And so we did go, and I had to bowl 2 whole rounds. And the entire time, all it was just him trying to show off his great bowling skills. Yeah. And after that, I was like, you may drop me back off at the curb of my house and I will walk my happy self home, because I had the worst time. Yeah. So, anyways, that might not be as funny to you guys as it is to me. Looking back, I'm like, oh,
That's what you get.
I sometimes think about him and I'm like, did you get anywhere in life? Because, oh, I forgot about this. All he ever wanted, and like in life, was he wanted to be a chicken farmer. And as someone who, my mom was a commercial chicken farmer, I was like, nope, that's not happening either. But like, I don't know. I don't know. It was interesting. It was weird. I'm just thankful now that I have Cody. Our first date was not like that. And he did not take me bowling. Hi, April. You're just hopping on. Just got home from youth group. So happy that you're here, April. Now you need to get on it.
Well, yes, because this is a monumental moment. Wow, that was a whole lot of hymns. A monumental moment for Hoyt. Like, it sets the tone. Yep.
Anyways, yeah,
he
so
is excited for y'all to get it. So excited.
There's going to be a connection that's going to be made about a character.
It's huge.
For those that have not read any of these things, there's a specific character who is like connected in a lot of these things. Yeah, it was definitely awkward for sure. Didn't sound fun because it wasn't. And it is just fine. It's just fine. I learned what I did not want. So I can't believe that you told him that you weren't into bowling. And he, I know. Right. He literally is like, what's the one, like, what do you hate the most? And I was like, bowling. He's like, let's do it. You know, and I feel like maybe looking back, maybe he was like, maybe how do I get out of a second date? You know, I don't know. It was so weird. No, it is not that I haven't gone, because I've gone bowling with you.
I know.
And I still hate it. Yeah, it was terrible. It was. It absolutely was. And I told my brother about it because we were living with each other at the time. And he basically just constantly made fun of me about it. And he was like, you want to go bowling? And I was like, I don't, actually. I've done enough bowling. Thank you. I was vegan or trying to eat that way. And a blind date took me to Texas Roadhouse? Knowing? Oh my goodness. Men. I feel like what? Like, oh, men. No.
Men?
Well, I mean,
me.
I mean, I feel like women tend to be a little more, what's the word I'm looking for? Like compassionate, I guess, in a way where it's like, if Cody was like, I absolutely hate this thing, whatever it is, I would probably be like, okay, let's not do that, or let's not go there, or, you know, whatever. But guys are kind of like,
did he know you were vegan?
Do they? Is she really vegan? Let's take her to Texas Roadhouse and put a steak in front of her and see what happens. You know, that sort of thing. Women just wouldn't do that.
Are you willing to sacrifice your
sympathetic? Thank you. That's
the
word I was looking for. It's like, it's not coming at all. Am I willing to what?
To not eat vegan?
For you?
To be with me?
Well, I mean, I'm not vegan.
I know, but I was just asking that question.
Oh, and he knew.
What a jackwagon.
Shame on him.
He was probably like, oh, wish you could go to salad. It's like, what an idiot.
Your husband and you met on a blind date at a restaurant, Legal Seafoods. Then went to a movie. We hit it off right from the get-go. Oh, so did we. Yeah. As soon as I saw him, he was driving like this super old beat-up truck, and it was so loud.
I love it.
I know. It was a great truck. But I saw him pull in, and I looked over, and I was like, I'm going to marry him.
You should tell him about what your dad said when I pulled up.
Oh my gosh.
So listen, real quick. I know not everybody's into it, but I built this truck from the ground up. Like, we built the motor and everything, had racing headers on it, a bigger cam, whatever. It was like a race truck, pretty much. It was a big, bad truck.
And so you could hear this thing, right? Like it's one of those that
running
like
straight headers,
the windows rattle. You know what I mean? Like our houseboat would probably like shake.
It wasn't a broke down truck. It was like really set up. It was a nice truck.
Yeah. So, anyways, he was coming over to dinner with my entire family. Like for the first time, he was going to meet
all
them.
your friends and everybody.
Yeah, and you hear him like you hear the truck way before you see it, and we're all sitting in there. And my dad, I don't even remember exactly what he said.
You were saying that
it was like
what the heck is that or something?
Yeah, well, it was definitely like, because he knew it was a truck, and he's like, who the heck would drive a truck like that? Like, that thing is obnoxious. Who, like, why are you driving it? Like, he just kept going on and on and on, and I'm over here like,
did it just die in our front yard?
Do I tell him, or do we just kind of let him figure it out on his
and
own?
We're not talking about just obnoxious, like loud, like very loud.
Yes.
Like a racing truck loud.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
I'm not kidding whenever I say like it would shake the windows. It
Your
genuinely
cat's
would.
reaction.
Yeah.
But he came out and looked at it. He was
after that he was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But it was so awkward.
At the first.
It was so awkward. I was like, oh no, my dad's gonna hate him. But they don't. They love each other. So that's good.
He's pretty great.
He is. He didn't call you after that. A couple of years later, he messaged you on Facebook, wanted to go out again. Are you like, what?
I tell him to grow up.
No. That man, boy. He's a boy. Let's be honest.
He's a child.
Are we hydrating? Yes, ma'am. I am. I am definitely trying hard not to mummify because this changing of the weather also makes me extra dry. So I feel like I have been mummifying.
Is her husband on yet?
Christina, is your husband here? Cody would like to know. You met on a blind date as well. Well, looky there. I love that. I love that.
We met online and had like mutual friends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was
pretty crazy.
It was pretty cool. You asked why he took you so long. Wait, hold on. Why he took so long to get back to you. He said he was talking to his mom and realized he needed to put himself out more.
I'm sorry, Emily.
I am like,
what garbage.
I'm speechless on that one.
Speechless.
No, I just feel like I have things to say, but they're not nice.
Run to the hills.
So I'm not gonna say.
Give him my phone number.
Well, she doesn't have to worry about it now. But oh my goodness, that's crazy.
Still.
Almost right from the start, he talked about our getting married, and I'm thinking, what is he talking about? We barely know each other over the years. I kept thanking him for staying after me. Oh, I love that. That's so sweet. I get so mushy gushy hearing people's stories. Just so y'all know, I love them so much, so much. For someone who doesn't love romance stories, I love romance stories that are like real. And I do love Hallmark. So I don't know. I guess I just don't like to read them as much. You also had a guy that you met on eHarmony tell me after I cooked for him. I liked it, but I think I will have you take cooking lessons from my mom. He didn't see what was wrong with that. What a
child.
No.
That's terrible.
No. Emily, how do you find them? You need to tell everybody else that way that they don't do that. Your husband actually met your mother before you. She was a bank teller. He was opening an account, and then he started at the same high school as you.
Wow.
Ooh, well, there you go. Yeah, anytime my mom mentioned, hey, you should probably date this person, I was like, that's not going to happen then. Because not that she has terrible taste in men, but those guys were ridiculous.
25
He met through
years.
a friend when we were 15 years old. We've been married for 25 years. Laura, that is amazing.
Like
15 years
our
old.
Our first date, we talked about marriage.
Yeah.
And kids. Like we were older, so it was,
Yeah.
We already had the things figured out that we wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one thing that I told her we had to agree on, like this was a deal breaker, was whether or not her favorite movie was
Princess Bride.
And it was.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, we're getting married.
It is my all-time favorite movie.
And she said,
when?
3 months later.
No, well.
We were engaged.
It was 7 months, but that's okay.
Was it?
Yeah. You'll be more speechless when I say that this guy also believed you could build a strong marriage without being in love with the person. I disagreed with him and sent him packing.
Huh.
Wow. And this is one of the many reasons why I'm 47 and still single. Fair enough. Fair enough. After those ones, that is crazy. No.
That's bonkers.
No. No, I understood. I understood. You love Princess Bride. So do I. It's so good. And the book is so good. I mean, they're
Yeah,
very different, but they're both
still
just so
wonderful.
good. Yeah, I love them. I love them. You didn't get married until you were 22. I wasn't 15 and getting married just over. Yeah, I
Yeah, we
figured that
figured
wasn't
that.
the case, but
But hey, you never know.
it could
I mean,
happen. It could
biblical
happen.
times.
Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do another sprint. We're
A
gonna
nap.
do another 45, and then we will come back and kind of check in, and that's gonna be our last sprint because it'll start getting kind of late here. Yeah, and I was like, this guy's
I'll
probably
probably
gonna
sleep.
he might fall asleep during these 45 minutes. Okay, I have to read that one. Your husband and you met at the library you worked at. He had asked your boss out, but it didn't happen. I walked up to him and asked him out. I had never before asked anyone out. He said yes and married 26 years. That's
Wow,
amazing. Look at you. I love that. You're like, let's just redeem this entire
that is
situation.
crazy.
I love that so much. That needs to be a book, just so you know.
Word.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would it
That's
be under
awesome.
like horror? I'm just kidding.
Okay. Anyways, I completely messed this thing up. Let me get this all set up.
It's not me this time.
Well, when you sent me back, it did mess everything up.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to do this real quick, and then
Sorry.
I will get us going again. There we go.
So pretty. With all the mosquitoes.
Okay. All right, we'll be back in 45.
Bye
Nope.
bye.
Oh my goodness. My computer. There we go. Hello, guys. Welcome back. How was that sprint for you guys? It was good for me. I finished. Sorry, Cody, I'm gonna have to cover your face for a second. City of Ghosts. It was good. I liked it. It was very fast paced. Not spooky whatsoever. So yeah. I'm trying to find a spookier book because I just haven't. But
You should read Christine
I don't even know what that is.
by Stephen King. It's
Mm,
one of my favorites.
yeah.
It's about a 57 Chevy. It's possessed by a demon.
Oh, I do know about that one. Yeah. And you didn't read. You watched.
I'm trying to
Loki?
catch up on Loki.
Yeah. We still haven't watched the second season.
I just started it.
So
We didn't.
what? No. Why are you watching it without me?
I didn't know you didn't watch it. I thought we watched
You
it.
just tattled on yourself in front of everybody. Y'all heard it here. He started without me. So I saw this one. And Lisa, if you're still here, I hope that you have a wonderful night. I totally get it.
And you watched most of season 1 without me,
So you're not sure how many more sprints I might do, but just got back from bowling, going to be reading tonight Raven Black by Anne Cleves and The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson.
Hill House is wonderful.
Isn't that the one that they turned into a series, like a TV series?
I don't remember, but I do remember the book, and I told you about it. And I don't want to hear anything because you finished Greatest British.
Okay, I always
Baking
finish Great
Show
British Baking Show without you
without me.
because the one time
The
I waited on
episode,
you,
the
I still haven't finished that season.
finale.
Yes, 100%.
Whatever.
I do that. Anyways, Nikita, we probably will not be doing another sprint because it is now almost 9:30 here, and we are grumps who like to go to bed, especially because we don't have Piper, so we want to go to bed. She always keeps us up / wakes us up early. So we actually get to, as you're over there yawning, actually get to sleep in. You read 18 pages of Raven Black. Are you enjoying it? I don't know anything about Raven Black, but in the book I literally just finished, there is a character that is called the Raven, and she's not good. So interesting. You got a whole 5 pages read before your husband called. That's okay. My husband always seems to call whenever I'm actually busy, but you got to pause that way you can talk to him. You're almost done with your Bible study. Had to read to your youngest and put her to bed as well. Oh, I love that. I love that. That's something Cody gets to do with Piper most nights. There's some nights when I do, but for the most part, he does it. And it's just so sweet. I love it. For shame, starting a show without her, right? You had a great sprint. You finished your book also. That's awesome. Wow, look at you, Betsy. That's exciting. 1 page to a 4th way done with Banned Books Club. Are you still enjoying it? You're going to push through. Yeah. You ate some cereal and got to page 39 in Vampires of El Norte. Need to read it by Sunday. Ooh. So is it a big book? Or like a medium-sized book? Small book?
Big book by whose standards?
That's fair. Only read a few minutes this sprint. Both sprints total 65 pages. Groceries away and supper cooking.
65 pages?
There you go.
Was it big letters?
Well, and
Tiny
sometimes
letters.
You just need to use the sprint to be productive. I totally get it. And there's no shame in that. You got some good reading in. You've got 30 pages left in Heir of Fire. So I'm going to finish it tonight. Okay, Heir of Fire.
It's a book.
I feel like I can see the cover. Is that the one? Oh my gosh. What is it? It's like a second, isn't it? Am I wrong in that? I'm probably wrong. I'm going to have to look that one up. It sounds so familiar though. You read 5 chapters. You ready for sleep too? Yeah. Yeah. Whenever it hits hard. So I totally get it. Okay. My computer's there. We go. It is going good. It is a murder mystery located in the Shetland Islands in Scotland. That's awesome. I don't remember if it was this month or last month. I think it was last month. My first book that was in Ireland. And then this month, I read my first cozy mystery that was set in Scotland. And it was very, very cute. So I like it. It's 363 pages. Wow, and you're going to get that done before Sunday. That's awesome. Good. Throne of Glass series. Oh my gosh. I'm like, I know I have heard of this one. Okay. Yeah, I've never read that series, so that would be why I didn't know that. Heir of Fire is, there you go, and Sarah J. Maas, Throne of Glass series. There you go. Now I know. Picked up the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People again. It's the kind of book you can't read without a highlighter. That is fair. Donna, how far are you in that? Because you've been reading it kind of off and on for a while. You have 90 pages left in your book, so you'll finish it tonight. That is awesome. Yeah, I'm happy that I actually finished another book tonight. I don't even know how many I've finished this month, but that was the last book that I had that I needed to absolutely finish 4 things. There are a couple of books that I haven't finished from my TBR, and I won't because, like I told you earlier, all my holds came in from Libby at the same time. And so now I need to also prioritize those since there is a waiting list for all of them. So I don't want to have to wait more months. So anyways, yeah, I won't be getting those read, but that's okay. And that also means I get to start or continue in Way of Kings and devote more time to it. So
I can't wait.
Yeah, I know.
To get to Words of Radiance.
You're trying to do the 2-day reading method for all of your books this week to read 5 books.
Oh.
I don't know what that is. A 2-day reading. Okay, you're gonna have to explain that as best as you can over text or typing.
Probably
or if there's somebody who
days.
Well, yeah, I'm assuming that, but does that just mean you just read and read and read until you're finished with it within the 2 days? If there is a video that explains all this, let me know. I will go see that because I've never heard of that. Oh, shoot, I jumped. Sorry. Boots and the best duel ever in Words of Radiance.
Yes.
Like Cody will
Yeah.
agree with everything.
Like it's hard to get through Way of Kings because there's a lot of building, character building, every build, like just story building.
Yeah.
And then you get to Word of Radiance, and then it's like it all falls together.
Oh, well, there you go. And Donna, you just started chapter 3, and you do hear my judgmental tone, only because I know for sure you have a stack of my books that I feel like should take precedence. Now, will it make you a more highly effective person? Probably not by reading those books, but we could have great conversations. Okay, so 2-day method you created. You read first half of book on day 1 and the second half of book on day 2. I love that. That's awesome. This last week I read, or on Saturday, because we were doing the 24-hour thing with my members, I read one entire book in that day, and then I finished most of another book. Like I had started it the day before and got a couple of chapters in, and so I finished it. So I felt like I read 2 entire books in one day, and they were so good. I'll have to, you'll have to watch the vlog to learn more about it. But I felt like when I was going to sleep, all I saw was just words. Like that's all I could see, because that's all I did. It felt like all day. So I love reading, but that was a lot. So I think doing the half a book, depending upon the size of the book, in one day and half in the other, I think is awesome. I think that's wonderful. You were like making the bed move, which is making the computer.
My back.
That stack of books is in an entirely different room. I can't even see them from here. Okay, well, you got legs, girlfriend, and I know exactly where they are. So I could guide you if you need, but I get it. How many books do you average a month? Okay, so Brandy, that depends. Whenever I have time when I can actually listen to a book, obviously I'm going to get through it faster, because I have trained myself to where I can listen to most audiobooks at a 3 speed. And so I'm able to, fly through those pretty quickly. But let me just say real quick. So this month, it's loading. I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 so far that I have read this month. And I will have at least 3 more done by the end of this month. So, but most of those were audiobooks. By that, I mean, actually half of them. Half were audiobooks, half I did tandem reading. And then there's some months, like last month, where, I guess I did pretty good last month. There was some, that was pretty bad. What was last month? September, August, I only did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books. And that was it. It just kind of depends. And it also depends on what kind of content I'm trying to put out as well. And if I'm reading middle grade or anything like that. So it's all over the place. I don't have like an average anymore.
Toot my own horn, toot, toot, which it stinks. The only thing that I miss about my old job, which I had for 9 months of this year, or 8 months of this year, was that I worked by myself. And I had a 4-hour drive every day. So I was able to listen 12 hours a day. Mm-hmm. I am at 140 books this year with audiobooks. This month, I've read 1.
Yeah. Yeah, like I've already caught up to him with our reading. I have.
It's garbage.
Sorry. So usually the books are 500 pages or less for 2-day reading method. Yeah, I don't think it would be wise to try and read a Brandon Sanderson in one day. You do utilize audiobooks for most books, and yeah, 2 speed. Especially if they have accents, I definitely have to drop it down. And I've recently been reading a lot of them that have accents. Well, thank you. Yeah, it's I sometimes I just get in a good rhythm of being able to finish a book, and I always set the goal for myself to be finishing a book every day. And I know that's not going to happen, but I know that if I try and push myself to do that, then I will actually continue to pick up another book instead of sometimes it could take like if I don't think like that, then I'll finish a book and then it'll be a couple days and it's like, oh, I haven't grabbed anything new. I'm not reading anything right now. So then I'll grab something. But if I try and make it to where I have to finish a book every day, it is very helpful. But anyways, I don't think I have anything else. Do you have anything you'd like to add? No, no. Well, thank you guys so much for spending time with me. Tomorrow or next week, we're gonna do this. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm getting so tired. The sprint we're gonna do on Tuesday night again, barring any unforeseen circumstances, kind of like what happened this week. And then in November, we are going to switch to daytime sprints for at least 2 weeks, just to try it out a little bit and to give me a little bit of the like I guess motivation and way to work on things. So anyways, you are so welcome, and I hope that everybody has a great night. You're so welcome. You'll try to make it during the day. We homeschool, so maybe we homeschool too, and so we'll just kind of work around that. But it'll be fun. All right, so thank you guys again, and I am so thankful for every single one of you guys, and I will see y'all the next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.